I'll give you one other thing, and I'll listen to your response. To take this thing to the extreme, they had this. There was this duo that came into one of the stores. It was monitoring, and they had the one black. There was a black guy and a white guy together. The white guy was all buttoned up with a suit and tie, and the black guy was looking shady as hell. He was going around picking up stuff, putting it down, picking up stuff, putting it down, all that kind of craziness. Looking around, looking at all the cameras. The white guy walked out there with all kinds of stuff. They met out in the parking lot and they split it up. So they were exploiting that with the biases that you're talking about. So just food for thought, that's all.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying no one else steals. I'm saying if there's an elevator and in it there's a Chinese American, white German, and an Arab Saudi Arabian, one of them said Allahu Akbar and bombed it, I would assume it is the Arab. Likewise, if there's a black American, white American, and Chinese American, let's just say, one of them steals my bicycle, I'm going to assume it's the black man. I'm not saying the Chinese won't, but math is on my side.
Yeah.
You feel on the
holiday of my 3,000 followers, on the holiday of my 3,000 followers, you're going to break my rules? That's crazy, gross. But
how do you fucking respect that rule, Sam?
Life ain't got it, want it with me. Remember what you doing.
So that's what you get for breaking the rules. But you know, it's so funny. People talk shit about.
You're all a bunch of clowns.
People talk shit about Nickelback. It's like, bro, this guy is a rich rock star who probably has sex with bottles all day, and then he's like reading Twitter, like, oh, I'm gay according to Twitter. This guy does not give up.
Yeah, you said Nickelback a bit too quickly there, buddy.
Might want to.
Was he married to Avril Lavigne?
Sam, do you know the magnetic field?
Yeah, I like the magnetic fields.
I haven't heard them.
I never
You have to understand that I'm like I'm an uber hipster who's heard of every band. Like, just like
what kind of
Sam,
music
you've
is
heard
it?
of every band?
I've heard of every band.
Like,
I doubt that.
What kind of music, Sasha?
Cook him, Shruti. Fuck he talking about.
I can see Sam is into folk music. That's what I can see.
Yeah,
What is magnetic fields? What kind of music?
it's like folk rock or like
Yeah.
What kind of rock is that?
they do a lot of different styles, but yeah, rock and then like indie.
Sam, have you heard of Newgrass Revival? Sorry, Sam.
No, I don't know Newgrass Revival. You got it. So, taking L back to
Sam, what was the band you introduced me to? Really good music. Glass
Animals.
Glass Animals.
Yeah, and
really
yeah, I know, right?
It's a good name. I don't lie. It's a good name.
Really good band.
I'm glad you liked it, not just.
I did.
But what? Can you guys tell me what like the top? This is what I'd be interested in hearing you people argue about you people. I mean, white people. Like, what are the best categories of rock? Like, grunge, I know is one. I like. Yeah, all.
Alternative rock is really good.
Indie rock. Give me an example though. What's the indie rock?
Like Death
Give me
Cab
some
for
examples of
Cutie,
famous songs.
System of the Down, Death Cab for Cutie, those kind of.
Those are not
Can
the
you get
things
songs?
That's not even close to the same genre.
Yeah, so I think like prototypical examples like Arcade Fire.
Yeah.
The best kind
No,
of
but I'm
rock.
saying like famous
No.
songs.
The answer to your question
Arcade Fire
is
song?
the answer to your question is Crust Punk is the best rock.
Learning to Fly by Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd is
Pink Floyd. I've been to all their
Pink
concerts.
Floyd is.
So I went to a Roger Waters concert
I went to
in Toronto.
Kings of Leon.
Played The Wall.
Yeah. What was it?
The Wall.
There's Southern rock.
No,
They have
they're like alt pop rock.
No, there's Southern.
Yeah.
Alt
Kings of Leon is not Southern.
You got
pop rock.
Kings of Leon is like crazy mainstream pop.
Alt pop rock. I think alt pop rock is the most dismal genre of music just by the name.
I like
alone.
Kings of Leon is
They're
like.
good.
Kings of Leon is very good. Yeah.
Where do
You also like Timothy.
You got create the rock and roll.
Timothy, do you also like fucking Imagine Dragons?
Yeah.
And
Piper, where do you put Paramount?
Where my demons hide, my demons hide.
Paramore is 2000s.
shit's awesome.
Paramore is pop emo, yeah.
Paramore is sick. We'll see, like Paramore, no doubt. I almost want to put in it.
Evanescence. That's like that.
Evanescence.
Evanescence, yeah.
Evanescence. No, that's not. No. Evanescence. I don't share that opinion. That Evanescence has like one of the like only good new metal albums in existence, but Evanescence is not pop emo. It's not insane.
Yeah, they're kind of a one-hit wonder.
They're like metal is fucking garbage.
Metal is amazing.
You're only saying it's cringe because like the memes, like wake me up inside because the memes.
No, I love that song. That song is.
But that is an actually good song though. Like
It is a good.
Timothy, the best genres of rock are classic rock, which is like Zeppelin and stuff. Then like indie rock,
Jimi
and
Hendrix.
then
sounds about white.
and then I would say there's like
I like classic rock. Listen to
And then, like-
AC/DC. That's the
and then
only
like
music I listen to.
metal.
I listen to Chuck Berry.
metal is really doom metal is good.
Doom metal is good. Yeah.
New metal is not good. Stop it.
Doom metal is good, and then like psychedelic rock is like
Black Sabbath.
Focus, Sam.
Black
Natural
Sabbath.
Have you heard of that?
Wait,
Natural Milk Hotel.
Neutral Milk Hotel?
Did you just say? Wait, did you just say?
I'm dyslexic.
Chuck Berry created rock.
They're fucking dope. Natural Milk Hotels.
Wait, no. If you like Natural Milk Hotel, I'll suggest to you Supernatural Milk. Supernatural.
No, neutral. It's neutral milk. You know it was natural.
No, but Sully, would you not agree that Supernatural Cheese Motel is a good complement to Natural Milk Hotel?
Neutral yoga hotel. What about Two Door Cinema?
Does anyone here like blue?
No, I like a little.
No
Oh, Millis. You know Shakey?
Yes.
Yeah, I know Shakey. Shaky Green.
They're fucking dope. What about like Del McCurry?
Why do I feel like Sully likes all that fucking pop punk ska shit like less than
I have a
Jake?
feeling he doesn't like metal.
I've seen less than Jake.
Solid
But it was at work.
confident sons or something.
I saw less than Jake at work for 1 year, but I'm not a big. I like. Yeah, I do like. Wait, Piper, I'll tell you the bands I do like, so you can accurately make fun of me. I like Streetlight, and I like. God, what's the other one? Fuck. Streetlight. Fuck.
When the lights go down.
Sully, the only question I have for you, Sully, is do you still wear Vans at this point in your life?
I don't. I wear Chuck.
Oh, that's the same thing. That's the same fucking thing.
Wait. Do you wear the Zoomer Chucks? The like extra high ones that they're working on with?
Those are big. I love those Zoomer trucks, like the extra high ones. They're really sick.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Does anyone here like Fish or Grateful Dead or anything like that?
Okay, thank you.
Grateful Dead, yes.
Hey, Millis, I know. Hey, Millis. You know, my 40-year-old uncle also likes the Grateful Dead. You guys should,
Dude, we're 40-year-olds.
Sounds like a cool guy.
Sam, do you like Greta Van Fleet?
Yeah.
Boy, you would.
I like them too. I mean, they are completely off
Rises.
That's so bad.
Dude, honestly though, look, as much as the dude is completely ripping off Robert Plant's voice, like they do have some.
Smiley.
You think?
Old school, that.
Yeah, fine.
Who likes Madonna?
I love Madonna.
I like Madonna.
I love Madonna. Have you ever heard
That 90s Madonna.
You know about Madonna?
Oh,
Amen.
Madonna.
Don't Cry for Me. Or Nurges. Have you ever heard Don't Cry for Me Argentina by Madonna?
Yeah, Nurges. Have you ever heard of that, Nurges?
It was Big D and the Kids Table Biker. That was.
Sully, do all the... Wait, I have a question for Sully. I have a question for Sully. Sully, do all the Warped Tour kids become sprinkler engineers?
Obviously.
I see.
You guys listen to Paul Robeson? Remember? Yeah, Piper is the only one that knows. Piper's the only cultured person here.
Who forgot the Eagles?
So sad. I saw them in Toronto in live in concert. They're fucking good.
Really?
You're seeing them when they're like 80 years old.
Yes, I know.
Now. Let's go.
Bro, I listen to black metal.
Nargis, you don't. Nargis.
Lenny actually listens
I don't
No, he doesn't. But Nargis. Wait, no. Actually, it's a question for both of you. Okay, I want both Zeleny and Nargis to name one black metal band.
Black Sabbath.
No. All right, Zeleny's turn.
I can name you a black metal band, the shirt of which I have, Dark Funeral.
He's good.
Dark Funeral.
Let's go. Actually, sucks, but that's all.
They do kind of suck.
I mean, in my defense, the shirt that I have is almost a decade old.
What about pop metal?
That's extra cool.
What about
Satan's Empire.
Oh my God! What is this? Who's the guy that sings this song? It's like is it I get up in the evening and I ain't got nothing. Can't start the fire.
What's going on right now?
What is it again?
That's Bruce Springsteen.
I
didn't start the fire.
We didn't start the
It was
fire.
It's always turning since the world's been turning.
Yeah.
Oh my God! That song is dope. Who sings that one?
Wait, Young, how is your music taste like some of the whitest shit I've ever heard in my life?
Listen.
Piper Young and I had a room.
We know that everybody is in this thing. But me, I was raised up around all the songs. My mom
Billy Joel.
All the songs.
Freaking Harry Smith.
Oh, you're right. It is Billy Joel.
Dude,
I didn't know all these genres come from black people. That's what shocked me when I got older. When I was little, I didn't care, but everything does.
Aerosmith's like, wow, really good.
Heck yeah, right, facts.
Steve Tyler. That's right.
Steve Tyler.
If people here who are familiar with black metal in newer years but are not Sasha, I think she's not in the room. How do you pronounce the band MGLA?
The way that I've always heard it pronounced is Migla, but I'm sure it's wrong.
Yeah, that's how I pronounce it. In Polish, it has a different pronunciation, but everyone else seems to go Migla, something like
You should never forget Meatloaf.
Black people and Christians are always
I'll do anything for love.
I will
What happened?
do anything for love.
What about like Frank Zappa? Especially that. Nah, just especially.
Skillet, y'all. Don't forget the black and the Christians. They always get left out.
Did you just say skillet?
Skillet, yeah.
Skillet.
Beautiful monster.
Yeah.
Dude, whatever happened to Papa Roach, man? Cut my life. My last resort. Supplication. Breathing.
Don't give a fuck.
Cut my life into pizza. This is my plastic.
Have you guys heard to the Pizza Hut, to the what? Taco Bell, combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell.
Yes, I have heard that.
I can mention it. Probably no one is gonna listen to it, but one of my favorite bands is a Christian band. At least first two albums that they put out are Christian, and they're the lyrics of the text are Old Testament, God's tear down the idols, the unbelievers are gonna burn, stuff like that. It's a thrash metal. The band is called Believer. Their first two albums are some of the best thrash ever.
Christian metal is
Stripe is bizarre.
No,
Forget Leonard
no,
Cohen.
they converted me and when I was a freshman. They converted me. I was like, yo, what the hell? So we showed up to this place. We were like, who is this coming in? They were like, they're famous. I was like, okay, really? They showed up, boy. They went to it was around the time of Disturbed. And cause I was looking.
Is it Christian metal?
POD is actually Christian metal. They have one of their songs is on their first EP is a fucking pro-life song.
Dude, you know the band?
It's literally called "Abortion is Murder."
Bro,
making trap metal?
No, I don't even know what you call it.
Are you doing Christian Scarlord over here?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Head on the curve. They need to learn. That's based off the Genesis Crushing Satan's head. They need to learn. Tech Nine liked this song actually on my Instagram. I screenshot them and I got. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah.
Tech Nine.
Dude, we like Shaky Graves one time. Shaky Graves said he was going to do a trip hop album at one point.
Elton John. Who forgot Elton John?
Sam, do you know Little Feat?
Little Feet, no. Is that a bluegrass band?
Rocket Man.
I know.
They're fucking so good. Look up Little Feat Waiting for
Their
Columbus.
lyrics are based on the main character of the children's cartoon, The Land Before.
Alright, I went to Green Line, and I have two songs that Little Feet
Little
like
fuck
I already have two songs like, so I'm gonna say that I have heard of them, but I had Spanish Moonlight.
Yep.
With them.
Do you guys know the Punch Brothers?
Wait, do Sully and Sam listen to that one Nickelback Santana collaboration?
Which one?
Do-do-do, do-do-do-do.
That sounds really good, actually.
The drums in the air as she
No,
started
the only-
to dance.
Yeah, the only one I remember is the Matchbox 20 lead singer. His collaboration with Carlos Santana, where it's like
That one- I'm not gonna lie, fucking the Matchbox 20 singer, Rob Thomas, he's like a way better vocalist than Chad Kroeger is, but his collaboration with Santana was like way less like interesting than the Nickelback collab.
I love that song though. I mean, that is a great.
Leonard Cohen. Who forgot Leonard Cohen?
Sully, have you ever heard of Tedeschi Trucks Band?
Yeah.
They're the best.
I don't think
So good.
Mills, what was the song about that? What was the song about
Guitar players. Yeah, oh yeah.
Give me a
song
horn.
that-
Oh, forget about it.
Now, Millen, send me that band. Send me the band.
Tedeschi Trucks? Yeah, I'll look it up. Like,
Mills, what's the Little Feet song you want to listen to?
Spanish Moon's a good one.
Yeah, but the first one you said.
Oh, it's the album Waiting for Columbus.
Okay.
You know what's married? Asaf Avidan. Have you guys heard
Oh
of
my
Asaf
god, his
Avidan?
voice is angelic.
Oh, he's so
What the
good.
fuck?
He's so good. I want to marry him so much.
Okay, but I'm gonna marry him
Yo, Millen. Millen, do you know the Punch Brothers? Since you said something about kind of like bluegrass.
No, I don't know Punch Brothers.
He's
Love
Dude,
class.
Punch Brothers are fucking on. It's
all about Billy
it's Chris Steele. Yes.
Billy Strings is the bluegrass master right now.
Yeah, Billy Strings is really fucking good too, and you know Bella Fleck.
Of course.
Yeah, they've done collabs a bunch, and like
Fleck's in one of the group that I mentioned the group Newgrass Revival, right? They look like
oh, is he? Okay, yeah. I mean, I only know him from like the Fleck Toe.
Let's go back to Leonard Cohen, Nargis.
All right. I'm
Atrocity of
your
our time.
man. Oh,
All right, can we avoid white people music hour?
everybody knows.
Nah, some of this stuff is really good. Like,
If it doesn't
oh my
have
god,
that-
I know the song Sam's playing right now. I fucking love that song.
That's a nice song.
Punch Brothers are good. Punch Brothers are good.
That song is fucking amazing. And they have no percussion, by the way. That's the other interesting thing about that band is it's all strings.
You know who's really most underrated and was a genius of his time but never recognized? Daniel Johnston.
Yes.
The story of an artist. I think you'll like it.
It's weird that Piper was complaining about white people music when Piper listens to metal.
It's the only acceptable kind of white.
Metal is a very diverse coalition. Very diverse coalition of different peoples from around the world.
Like, Truthy, I just want to tell you, you don't have to read out the little insert that they gave you, every time someone says that. Just to...
Piper, did you like that #1 in Deutschland song that I sent you? I bet Truthy would.
Yeah, it was funny.
I went into a Sears or something, like a department store one time at the mall when I was a kid, and they had stupidly hooked up their computer to like the speaker system, so like I was able to play shit like music through their speaker system, and I took that.
Someone should like just start blaring Rammstein at the store.
Yeah, that was basically what in the mountain.
My daughter spread the internet, but it didn't. Du hast me.
I love that song. Stoner metal is the only acceptable kind of metal, I'm gonna say.
What's Rammstein?
Stoner metal is just doom metal with like psychedelic tracks.
Oh, so good.
That'd be like Ministry then.
No, that's industrial. That's industrial metal.
Oh, Piper, do you like King Gizzard and the Lizard?
I don't. I
So
only
good.
heard
I like
that.
Fucking popular. They have such a range. Like, first of all, they just pump out music. They fucking multiple albums a year,
Is it
basically.
like
they pump out.
Buckethead?
No, like Buckethead is like instrumental shit, but like King
No,
Gizzard.
I mean like
Kind of sick though.
I love Buckethead.
I mean the pace at which they put out music, because he also puts out music all the fucking time.
Well, is that true? I don't know. I mean, so
Yeah, he has like 10 jillion albums to his name.
Yeah, but all those G3 guys, all those solo guitar gods, like basically have that. Like Malmsteen. Yeah, Malmsteen's fine.
Yngwie Malmsteen is like the weirdest person.
No, he's fine. He's fine. That's live and bended. He's fucking great.
He sells like Yngwie Malmsteen socks and shit.
I bet David Bowie in your top 10, right?
Oh, David Bowie?
Oh, David Bowie's God.
Yeah, he's our top 10.
The real God.
Hold on, let me just wrap up the King Gizzard line. So they're like an Australian, I guess you could call them like progressive rock or something, because like they experiment with like every style. So like if you listen to one album, it's like thrash metal. If you listen to another album, it's like alternative rock. So it's like they're very creative, and like some of it's like psychedelic. I reckon.
Yeah, but I think David Bowie might agree with Jack Angstreich on something.
He's God. Stop.
It was the 70s, it was a different time.
He was on coke. He looked like a
Yes.
Looked like a whale.
George Michael. Don't forget George Michael.
I was just gonna ask Trudy, did he say he likes technical stuff, metals?
Yeah.
If you want to hear something amazing,
They're actually like your, diversity quip makes it says like necrophagist. He's one of the best technical death metal.
They're sick as hell. I've seen them live.
Muhammad, like
Technical death metal.
I thought one album they have is like, it's like I saw them play the stuff, but like in general, I don't even think they put out like another album. They put out like maybe 2 albums.
They put out that one album, and then they like went on a hiatus indefinitely, basically.
Also,
They had Marco
leaders.
Miniman as a drummer for a while. He was like a crazy famous drummer. Now that's just not even that crazy. Like the bar's way crazier.
I don't know if you're gonna listen to technical
and animals as leaders are like the main old kind of cult technical death metal band, and animals as leaders is the main contemporary technical.
But like,
kind of
They're not technical. They're not
death metal. They're just kind of like that
They're
weird
Jet.
genre
Aren't they
of
Jet?
like progressive. No, they're like that new genre of like instrumental quasi-gent, but like whatever Polyphia is up to. That's like kind of the new genre.
So they're like this is gonna be an obscure reference, but they're to Jet what catalepsy is to Slam.
Slam is having its day. It's really.
I think I said Jefferson Airplane.
Yeah, very
My
good.
trumpet.
Marcus is brutal.
Wait,
guys know Wolfmother?
You're cutting out, Sully.
Yeah, you're breaking out, man.
Yeah, you can't speak on politics. Please stop.
Sally, baby, you're cutting out.
Wolfmother is really good.
Yeah.
So is
If you're gonna listen to technical death metal, you should just listen to Origin.
Yeah, that's facts. And we're talking first two albums.
Do you like Gojira?
They're like, what?
As to what?
Is it Gojira?
Yeah, I've heard their stuff. And it's like, Gojira is one of those bands, like,
They performed at the freaking Olympics, Piper.
They're what in the Olympics, sorry?
Gojira played a song at the Olympic ceremony.
How come I've never
Oh,
heard
really? I
of
didn't know that.
What's
That's kind of funny, because they're like an environmentalist band, but the Olympics is like...
There was a lot of fire in the performance. A lot of
The
fire.
song was about the French Revolution and like beheading of the aristocracy.
Gojira is like one of those bands that like does death metal, but like in like the vein of like groove
Yo,
metal
check
stuff.
it out though, Piper. How about this take? Gojira is just a straight up ripoff of all hypocrisy.
That might be the case. I haven't listened to that much of Hypocrisy, but like, it's kind of like, I don't know, Gojira reminds me of like fucking groove metal and Lamb of God, and that's the bores me.
It's like a slower Lamb of God, yeah, with all the like vocalized, like almost singing.
Like, I don't know, if you want to listen to Lamb, like that kind of stuff, just listen to the one Lamb of God song, Redneck, and that's all you need.
That song sucks, but they do have good songs.
Now, that song is like the only good song that any groove metal band has ever.
That song is like so cringe, like it's so.
That's
bad.
why it's good. It's fucking amazing.
No, just listen to Hatebreed if you want that.
No, Hatebreed is like Hatebreed isn't fun cringe. Hatebreed is like cringe cringe.
No, they're great.
No, it is the time for me to rise.
That was on Triple X. That was like the song in the commercial for the Vin Diesel movie Triple X.
No, just say
Here's a further niche.
just say you have a list that you should listen to. If you like Glass Animals, not
Can you send me a playlist? I'll send you mine.
Hatebreed vocalist and I think a guitarist made a band with I think Crowbar people. It's called Kingdom of Sorrow.
Yeah, I've
Like,
heard
it's
Kingdom of Sorrow.
This guy what was the Christian band you told me?
The band is called Believer, and they're actually technically counted as the people who first published like a gothic or metal song, because they play pure thrash metal, but in two songs they have violins, and in one song with the violins they have like operatic singing by some opera singer that they got to sing like in that song, and it's like some religious hymn.
What song?
Dia Sirai. It's called Dia Sirai. Like the song is called by the Latin name of the hymn.
Sam, Twisted Olive Branch by Asaf Avedon. Have you heard that one? I've actually sang it with my band.
No.
So good.
I thought Avedon is like one of my favorite singers.
Oh my god, my most favorite. Like, I'm so much in love with him.
I tried to get my friend to go to a concert. I'm like, his voice is like Jimi Hendrix's guitar. It's like unbelievable.
It's subliminal. It's something else. And he's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm really surprised you've never heard of
I haven't. No.
Everyone is dancing.
If you want to hear something good,
Yeah, that's
Mama. If you want to listen to something good, my favorite band
Idealist metaphysics.
every Halloween, instead of like wearing costumes, they like cover up full album.
Idealist.
Right, so like they've done like the Beatles' White Album. They did Ziggy Stardust by
You know, I have a buddy who's a wook who's like really into fish. Like, he used to follow them around and stuff.
Yeah, you think any other band
as well. He's like prolific in like the music that they put out. Like it's just insane how much music they put out.
It's an extension of
jam band.
Yeah. Like the
They just keep putting it out.
You got it, Nargis. Listen to there's a Glass Animal song called Season 2, Episode 3. Just
Okay.
listen to that.
I will.